quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, set, 10 Lobo.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Ready?
On first down, Hoover. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
Yep.
I got him. That's me.
Bravo.
Max 50.
Now.
To throw again, Hoover. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
Following the interception here, Rivers. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Come on, D. Hey, I got motion man. Me. I got you.
From the gun, Rivers. And it'll be intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Go. Hey, orbit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First carry for Darius Geis. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Max 50. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Hey, Delta. Look at me. Zipper.
We ain't giving him nothing to do. Like 50.
To throw on second down, Hoover. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Alert flare.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Charles, I don't know what's going on in that defensive team meeting room, but they better keep it rolling. 3 picks last week, 2 here now in the first quarter.
Everyone talks about creating turnovers and getting takeaways, but until it gets put into action, it's just talk. And right now, it's in action and in a big way. Now they've got the receivers wondering if they have to turn around and play more defense instead of running routes trying to take the ball downfield.
Yeah, let's go sack lunch. Hey, 50's the mic, 50's the mic. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll find Hall. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
Mike 50. Come.
Greystone, travel.
Just check the crowd.
Go.
Come to me, it's me.
5.
Second and 6. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Down. 60 outlaw.
50. Hey, let's get this. 49.
Drew draw Corker. Go.
Mike 50. Tackle.
Beat Rip.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, if you're going to pass on 3rd and 1, you better get a first down if you complete it. They completed it, but no gain.
The aiming point has to be beyond the first down marker where you throw the ball. 3rd and 1, you can't have anything that's even close to the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you run the risk of what we just saw there, not getting the first down.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rivers. That one complete. He finds Sharp. 22 yards there. A first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A first down throw here for Rivers. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Mike, 54.
On first and 10, Rivers. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Rivers. The open man is Westbrook. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
A pickup of 18 yards. It's now third down.
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Watch 54.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike,
Fourth down, Rivers. And that is going to be incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through them.
Oh, that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
To throw again. Rivers. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end.
Get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Rivers. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Rivers now. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 23 yards, the final tally. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. They'll throw again. Rivers. That's going to be caught. 22 yards there, a first down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Rivers. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you, because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
First down, Steelers.
Ready?
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's outside.
Ready?
On first down, this is Geis. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looking to throw on second down. Hoover. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. This is first and goal from about the 8.
Hey, Alpha.
Looking to throw. Hoover. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Bucky Hodges, his third touchdown now on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
A second down throw for Rivers. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. A gain there of 21 yards. First down, Rivers. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Rivers now to throw on first down. He's going to let it go deep. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, touchdown number 18 on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and that makes it a 17-10 score. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Lambo to add on the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Hey, Charlie.
2nd and 2. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Look at me, Zipper. 57, come on.
Back to throw. Hoover. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. The final shot before break. Hoover. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Rivers on first down. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Rivers from the gun on third down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big third down play there for the Jags. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Rivers again. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. 12 more yards there and another first down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game.
And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hoover. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play.
First down, Steelers.
Come on,
back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey, Mike 7. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Here we go, here we go. 57 to Mike, 57. Ready?
Back to throw. Hoover going up top. This is caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will get them one closer. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
54 Mike. Too little, take screen.
Throwing on first down. Rivers. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it. Precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Again, it's Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Third and long for Rivers. And he's going to go down again. T.J. Watt, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He got 29 yards that time. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Exit. Go. Check the call. Hey, seam 6. Check my 50. Let's go.
To throw on 2nd down. Hoover being chased out left. Past the 20. Throw left side complete. That's Hodges. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 stop. Come on. Watch the safety creep.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
General West. Check.
Again, it's Jones. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
57. Mike, 57.
Hey, Haywood.
Hit the leg room. 57's the Mike. Watch this. Hit it. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Hoover looking for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Bucky Hodges with his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are back within a single score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
I can't believe they even let you play. Kill.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Rivers. And he's got his man on the out route. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air again here, Rivers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lucas. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, Rivers. The throw taken in by Cole. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rivers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 21 yards away. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole...
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Topper! Check. Shoot!
Back to throw. Hoover going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. What's the run? They're running it. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Wild Bill.
From from the gun. Hoover. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Fielded at the 33. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Rivers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And finding Keelan Cole. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing, Rivers. That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Josh Oliver, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
57's the mic. Rock 57.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Ready, ready.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Go, go. Hey, 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 hey. Move.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Who that? Who that?
Hey, wahoo. Snap.
Looking to throw. Hoover. And that's caught inside the 35.
We play to win. Let's go.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, Hoover flushed out right. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Let's go. 60 outlaw. Don't get nervous. Let's go.
On first down, Hoover. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Yes, yes.
Back up.
2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Hey, here we go.
Now.
50, minus 50. Not today, you are. Not today.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Hey, Orbit. Get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hoover. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
Yep. Hey, Delta.
You think you gonna get this? Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
57 to Mike, 57 to Mike.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
50.
On 4th down, Hoover. And the pressure gets to him again. Josh Allen. And it's looking like the Jags are going to win this football game.
55. Check, 55, Mike.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
He was brought down by Bud Dupree. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that